Hey y'all, it's your girl Loner back again with another video for y'all. Today we are working on the weekly forecast for August 17th through the 23rd, 2020. Alright, y'all know the format, so why don't we just get started? Alright, so let's see what spirit animals are coming through for this week. Not like that. Alright. Okay. Only my mudras. Only my mudras. Okay. This week is gonna really be active. Okay. Oh yeah. This week gonna be popping. So, the spirit animal that came through is seahorse spirit. Watch and wait. Lovely. Just lovely. So I'm gonna read the message for it real quick. Number 53, 55, 52. Alright, here it is. So, hovering gracefully, the seahorse observes with the perspective of one who is not engulfed by the drama, remaining at a distance from all the turbulence. Seahorse spirit appears at this time to remind you of the need to be neutral and gain perspective. Your message from Seahorse is, not my circus, not my monkeys. Spirit wants you to know that even if you are tempted to jump into the fray and try to fix things, the best way to serve yourself and others right now is to remain calm and simply watch and see. Another message here is that whatever your query, Seahorse Spirit asks you to step back from it. Be willing to explore things from different angles rather than a single one, and just observe what is possible. From the perspective of the position of the neutral observer, you will discover a myriad of opportunities and a deeper understanding of what you seek and why, and you will know beauty, truth, love, and wisdom. I like that. So the protection message. Are you holding on to judgment, sure that your perspective is the only correct way to look at things? There are as many perspectives as there are creatures in the sea, and when Seahorse Spirit appears, you are reminded to detach from the experience so you can view it from more than one angle. Pay attention to your hidden self. Okay, pay attention to your hidden self, but it really says pay attention to your hidden beliefs and how they affect the way you think, feel, and act. Are you being fair to all involved, or do you need to step back? Perhaps the drama you have been drawn into is your own. Whatever the actions of others, your challenge is to be non-reactive and not take their words or behaviors personally. Their turbulence may have little to do with you, so remain neutral until you know more. Your perspective may be quite different in time. I like that. I like that indeed. And just know we had a lot of mudras. We'll get to that. But the Isis cards that came through is Talisman of Potency, charging sacred objects of power, and Portal of Light. She glides on wings through time and space. I know it feels like we get that a lot. It really does. Because like at this point, we should have it memorized, right? Alright. So, incantation. You can say this incantation to bless an item during your ritual or for a mini blessing and cleansing at any time. Sacred object from the earth, you are cleansed now from negativity. You are clear and pure light of eternity. Sacred talisman now become, you are charged with light of perfection. You are blessed with divine intention. Sacred talisman, I honor your power. This is your task for every hour. Cleanse and protect my energy field with a shield of Cleanse and protect my energy field with a shield of impenetrable violet light. Through my own free will, with gratitude in my heart so full, so be it. And last but not least, Portal of Light. So, incantation of the Portal of Light. You can say this incantation, which is an excerpt from the ritual above, on its own, but first visualize yourself surrounded by white light. In this light beyond time and space, I enter the portal of divine light and grace. I am free of shackles from this life for another. I surrender all fear to the Divine Mother. I now choose to be free of the past. In the present light of spirit, I now bask. In the portal of light beyond all time, love and light frees me into peace sublime. I always did love the incantation for the portal of light. It's always beautiful. But let's get started with this mudras, right? They had to be. So, this one came out in reverse stability. Then we have wholeness, air element, giving, trust, steadiness, activation, lightness, focus, compassion, receptivity, peace, energize, stillness, vitality, healing, creative power, flow, self-trust. Then we have fearlessness, root chakra, solar plexus, inner truth, harmony, release, reverence, transformation, and calming. That's a lot. That's a lot. Next you have expansion, passion, victim, and last but not least, renewal. I'm really not going to read the mudras. I feel like the imagery is enough for y'all, but I will put the focus down in the comment section below along with the incantations for this, and y'all can do with them as you wish. Alright, but I ain't put this up right so y'all can see it better. I forgot to do that, but let's get started with this deep dive. So I'll be back with that in just a minute. Hey y'all, It's your girl Lunar, back again with the weekly forecast for August 17th through the 23rd. Say hello to the Rider Wake deck. And also, as you can see, we're trying something a little bit different from the normal setup. Actually, my retreat sister gave me this idea, and it was something I've been thinking for a while, but just never got around to doing it. So I was like, well, let me try it out in this week and get y'all feedback on that. Alright, so y'all already know the format, so let's just get started. So we already got the conscious card for August 17th and 18th, actually. Now we're gonna do, put that in the mix too. Feels more like it goes over there. Alright, now for the subconscious card for August 17th and 18th. This is definitely gonna be a busy week so far. Alright. Alright, now for cards I really want to speak today, but conscious card for August 19th and 20th. Okay. Alright. Now the subconscious card for August 19th and 20th. And now the subconscious card for August 21st through the 23rd. And last but not least, the subconscious card for August 21st through the 23rd. Alright. Alright. These are all the cards. And as you can see, I got quite a few cards off to the side as well, since most cards want to fly out. So obviously, they got things they want to say throughout this week. And I will show you the cards one by one. So, first up is the Ace of Wands. There we go. In reverse. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Cups. 4 of Pentacles, the Magician, the High Priestess, King of Wands, Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Eight of Cups, Seven of Cups, Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, the Tower card, Five of Pentacles, Temperance, the Strength card, Judgment, the Lovers, and the Empress. It's gonna definitely be a busy week, like I said, because you have a new moon in Leo coming up, so explains the Leo card. The Tower card popping up because we do have Uranus in retrograde going to happen from now until sometime in January. So a lot of ideas are definitely going to have those aha moments. The Magician and High Priestess, both of those in reverse, the 1-2 banger. And it's like, it's not a time to put stuff in motion. It's more of a wrap up anything that you already are working on. Is not something to be rushed. And the fact that you have 3 of the 8s popping up, and the only one that didn't pop up is the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords not popping up in this reading obviously goes to me a sign of restrictions on yourself. Those limitations that you put on yourself, and having those walls up around you. And it's time to knock that down so you can see the full picture, instead of having your judgment clouded on any and everything. So really take this time and look at the structures, the foundation, the basic starting point for yourself. Where have you gone wrong in communicating what you need to communicate out? What have you not focused on within yourself that you put off for so long, or you seen reflected back on you from other people? So take this time and really look at yourself. Look at yourself in that mirror, because you have the 7 of Cups in reverse, which is that jack of all trades, trying to decide on which of these hats that you want to put on. And it's like, you can't wear all these hats in one day. You need to space it out, or even just take your time and see if you need one hat more than the other, or even one that you just sticking on because you believe that's what you need to do to get through this entire week. And you really don't need that. It's more of a armor that you put on yourself because that's what you're expected. And you have a lot of yellows popping up. So that solar plexus is going to come into play, including your throat chakra. So that's the main colors I'm seeing really popping out to me, including reds, because even with the mudras, you had a lot of reds, yellows, blues popping out. So people is going to be a lot more vocal, a lot more aggressive with what they got to do, because right now, between the way the government set up and everything else going on, it's like it's hard for anybody to find that right footing whatsoever. So be careful when trying to pull somebody else on their stuff, because how can you pull somebody else on their stuff when your own house is looking tragic? And at the same time, it's better to just be silent on certain things instead of just trying to voice everything out in the open. So take a moment to just sit with yourself. Don't say anything. Don't try to do something else. Just don't. Just sit, be patient, let this energy ride out, because it's more of like an aggressive week. That's what I'm feeling like, even though you're gonna have some ahas in there, but it's more like if you push too hard, everything around you could crumble in a matter of seconds. And maybe at the same time, that's what people need, but it may be a little bit too much and they won't be able to handle that pressure. So if you think somebody can handle that amount of pressure, then do it. But at the same time, I wouldn't overdo it. Know the limitations when you see it. If you know somebody can't handle the full scale of it, then just try to do it baby steps and see how that goes. It's better to give it to them bit by bit than tossing everything on them. Okay? That's how I'm feeling. Like, just do slowly. That's what it is. Slow and steady. Like, embody that 8 of Pentacles right here. Like, pay attention, slow and steady. Put in the work. So, this week is definitely also going to feel like it's going to be a turning point. Expect some delays and benefits. And I think that Judgment card is going to really play out this entire week. Like, people are not going to want to face a lot of things, but it's either you face it right here, right now, or later down the road it's going to happen. And then people's going to lie about it, not going to believe their own self, and it's going to backfire on them. But that's not going to be until, most likely, into next week. I feel like this is also going to play out into next week as well. So that week of the 24th through to like the 30th-ish. Yeah. It's like that's going to have even more an effect from this energy that's going to travel into that week. So I'll say definitely pay attention to any new stuff that's going on, because a lot of it's going to pop back up in the following week. And also anything that's been playing out in your life, keep an eye on that, because it feels like even if you have your good moments, it's going to feel like at the same time you waiting for that other shoe to drop. So definitely look out for that, you know. So you're like, yes, I'm expecting all of this, but at the same time, this is a little bit too good to be true. So where's the catcher? Like, I know it's gonna be a curveball somewhere. So where is it gonna pop up at? Just where? Like, just hit me with the Zinga already. Like, just give it to me now. Like, don't wait. Just give it to me now. Like, literally. Don't wait. Just give it to me now. Just give it to me. Simple. Just give it to me. So, that's what I got for this week. I hope y'all like this, even though I feel like I want to try something else another way. But I will try it in the Virgo video, because Virgo season is about to start this week. So yes, definitely look forward for the Virgo video, which I'll be working on, and definitely the daily cards for the Leo new moon and the day after the Leo new moon as well. So definitely check that out, because that's be up on my Instagram page. So yes, hope y'all like this, and definitely give me y'all feedback on that, even though I'm already thinking of a different way of doing this already. Alright, so I love y'all, and I will see y'all in the next set of videos. Bye.